Let's turn the light on. Boom! I can't see. I'm blind. All right. To recap, I think I got it all figured out now. Redone some things. Got my apron. Need to remember to wear my apron. I'm tired of getting grease spots on my shirts. Wear an apron, people. All right. So I'm bringing an apron. I love to work with bamboo wooden spoons. So these are my two favorite styles, the big spoon and whatever the heck you call that one. Anyhow, yeah, those two right there. Big spoon with the shallow and that thing. Anyhow, I'm going to use that for the potatoes. Going to use that for the meat. Potato masher. Got just a cheap little potato masher. Going to use that to mash potatoes. My GSI spice rack, which I currently have salt, pepper, garlic salt, paprika. Those are my favorite. Montreal steak spice. And I think that's Old Bay. I don't know. I need to switch one of these out to Wadobo. Or just make sure I bring Wadobo with me. Favorite spices. Alright. Now, my Firebox Billy Pot in its carrying case. I'm going to bring this. Okay. Kind of talked about this a little bit earlier. I'm going to put 1.5 pounds of potatoes in there. Not even going to peel them. I'll wash them and mash them up down in there. Plenty of room for all the other good stuff that's going in there. Okay, and I'm going to use this to heat the cream. So after the potatoes have been boiled, and if I haven't got to mashing them yet, I'm going to put the cream in here so that they'll warm up. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this in here, and that right there. Actually, keep things from jiggling around too much, I can put that in there. And into the bag it goes. Makes it a nice carrying case. Added weight, you don't really need it. It's durable. Okay, so we got pot, steamer, utensils, apron. I always need tongs for something. We're gonna bring just in case. Gonna bring my Outdoor Edge Chow Pal like I usually do. Gonna put you back. Alright, now, decided on the bigger frying pan, and I stole a lid, and I need to wash this. Stole a lid from the kitchen. Sorry, honey. And these are old cooking stains on here, but we'll give this a good washing too. This is my nice Coleman skillet. It's a little thin, so you got to be careful, but for browning meat and veggies, this is just fine. Alright, so we'll brown the meat and onions and spices and toss in the veggies, bring it back, heat it back up, and that'll be good to go. Let's see if I can put this. No, this can't go in there. But my Chow Pal will. Alright, but these can go on top. Alright, so I got this. Alright, then my cooking stove, which is nothing more than an old beat up Century Tool 2-burner stove. Nothing fancy about it, nothing special about it, gets the job done. Like I said, thrift store for $5. You might be able to find it for $5, you might not. I don't know. But you can definitely find one at a yard sale or a thrift store for $10 maybe. I don't know. I got lucky. Actually, I didn't get lucky. I found them all the time. Alright, so we got 2-burner stove, frying pan, pot. Oh, you know what? Now, for the magic of this recipe, let's set that back up. Oh, we'll have it hooked up to propane. I have no idea who makes this. That's my oven. One of them. And that's going to sit right on top of one of these burners. And these are tricky. You got to know what you're doing with these. Anyhow, it lifts up like this, and it has your tray. Now I have a non-stick and one that isn't, so I'll have to grease the one that isn't. I won't have to worry about the one that is. But you just slide it in there, and you can preheat it and everything, and drop that down in there. Now, what I have figured out is it's going to get hotter on the bottom than it does on the top. So, bring it up, if you want 375, maybe bring it up to 400, turn the heat off. That's all you got to do. It's going to take about 10 minutes to drop 100 degrees. It's a little below the 375, turn it back on. And you just turn the heat back on and off, because these burners are too strong to regulate an oven like this. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. When one gets done, we'll do the next, if we have time. If not, we'll just cover it with aluminum foil, save it for when I get home. Alright, so there we go. That's the setup. If everything goes right, I should at least get a taste test before I have to go back from lunch. It's going to take me a good hour to make this. Just because there's about 20 minutes of prep with the mashed potatoes and the meat, and then about 30 minutes of baking. Man, it better be good. Better be good. This is a tough one. You don't want to do this one unless shepherd's pie is one of those meals that is an excellent meal reheated. You can prep it, and right before you get to the baking process, seal it up, put it in the refrigerator, put it in the freezer, and then if you put it in the freezer, thaw it out, and preheat your oven 375, stick it in there. So I could have made this tonight, and then all I had to do tomorrow was heat up my oven and put it in the oven. So why am I not doing that? Good question. Next time. Alright, anyhow, wish me luck. Hopefully the next time you see me, it'll be time to eat, cook, and all that good stuff. I gotta start loading up, get things ready, so I can go to bed, get a good night's sleep, so I can cook this St. Patrick's Day shepherd's pie for y'all. Hope you enjoy it. Bye.